So, you have a flaming passion for firefighters, eh? Alright then, here's the top 3 fire heroes for Legend of Fighters Duel Star. Starting the list off strong is Moushi. At match start, he instantly teleports behind the squishiest enemy. This opens up a myriad of possibilities, making strategic team placement all the more important. Sometimes when units do this in games, they doom themselves by positioning poorly in a group of dangerous enemies, but Moushi came prepared for that, as when his health falls too low, he deploys a puppet to attract enemy focus and escapes backwards away from danger. He will definitely serve you as a main carry if you pulled him. The support role can be a doozy to fill, yet support is so important in so many cases. Luckily, Vivian has what it takes to supply your needs. I guess you could say Vivian blazed the trail for an SP to be born, as she essentially does what Yu Huan does but with different effects. Her ultimate makes her an invincible accompaniment to your carry and supplies them immense buffs. We're talking attack buffs, defense buffs, attack speed buffs, lifesteal, and movement speed. She also has a handy heal at her disposal, and she's definitely worth slotting in if you have her. So when I rated Naza on the tier list, I may have overlooked quite a few details. You see, I wasn't really impressed with his damage, as the multipliers weren't quite as high as some of his fire counterparts. However, what he lacks in damage percent, he certainly makes up for in base stats. You can't normally see these unless you own the character, but now that I do, I can see that Naza has a higher base attack than most other heroes of every faction. But the real reason he's getting number 1 still isn't because of his damage. In fact, his base defense and HP rival some of the most dedicated tanks in all of Legend of Fighters. I also never noticed his automatic crowd control that makes every fight a 4v5 for a while at match start. He also has a supportive heal in the form of a dormant flower on the battlefield, but when destroyed, the flower deploys a phantom Naza for enemies to have to deal with. And yes, the AoE damage is actually very strong.